What are we doing, Christians? What are we doing? Are we leaving all the work to the pastors that preach on Sunday? Christians, let me ask y'all a question. How do you think we're going to influence and impact the world if we're not in the world? Please don't come for me, because there's a difference between being in the world and being of the world. But how do you think you're going to impact and influence the world through the gospel of Jesus Christ if you're not in it? If you're going to infiltrate these spaces of influence, the entertainment, the media, the religious, the educational sector, the political arena, music, poetry, arts, all these arenas, if you're not in these spaces professing your faith, exemplifying your faith, being a gospel witness and a gospel influence in those spaces, how are people going to experience the love of Jesus Christ? I asked that question because I really believe that there are a lot of you who think that people are just going to walk in your church one day and say, I'm going to go to so-and-so's church today. You think your coworker is just going to pop up? You think your neighbor is just going to pop up? That person that you live down the street from, you think they're just going to pop up at your church one day? Nah. I truly believe that we need to be a people that knows what it means to dwell with people, to grow with people, to journey with people, to get to know people. Seems like Christians today are anti getting to know people these days. I don't know why, but man, it's something that I'm really praying for us Christians today. My daughter's kidding. Like, do you know your coworkers' pain points, or do you know their family, what they be going through? Do you pray for them? Do you pray for the people at your job? Do you pray for your neighborhood? Do you pray for your community? Do you know the brokenness that they deal with? Do you introduce them to Jesus? Do you have gospel conversations? What are we doing, Christians? What are we doing? Are we leaving all the work to the pastors that preach on Sunday? You have a greater opportunity to reach your coworker and your neighbor just by simply being open and submitted to the Holy Spirit.